guys, thank you so much for taking the time to join me today. So I just want to have a super quick little word about this little beauty. So this is a foam roll. So if you don't know what one of these is, for me, arguably it's one of the best pieces of kit you can find in a gym. And absolutely every single household, whether you're an Olympic athlete or whether you're just somebody, a 90-year-old lady at home with a few aches and pains, every single person needs to have one of these in their house. So you can pretty much go online, find them for 10, 15 quid, absolutely nothing really, but such an unbelievable piece of equipment. So it works as simple as giving your body a massage, but rather than somebody else applying the pressure, your body weight creates the pressure. Now, a simple principle to think about for me is, 20 odd years that I've been helping and supporting people, obviously a lot of people come in with various knee issues, knee niggles, joint pain, back pains, hip pains, ankle pains, all sorts of niggles. Everyone's got a little niggle. But ultimately, the majority of the time, unless you've been in some kind of an impact, like a car crash or a bad tackle at football or at rugby or something, most of the time, people just gradually get a little bit of pain just coming on, maybe when they go for a walk or they go upstairs or something. And the majority of the time, in my experience, it comes from some muscles being too tight, pulling your body one way, and other muscles being too weak, allowing that mismovement to happen. So if you imagine your knee joint was like this, the tiniest imbalance and movement, say in the top part of your leg, with a load of repetitions, if you went for a walk or you went for a jog, that slight tweak in the movement is going to cause some aggravation in that joint and therefore create some pain. So for me, any joint pain, the first thing I would do is get on one of these and massage or use that on all the muscles that attach at that joint. So the knee's an easy one to think about. So your calves, again, a massive one that attach at the back of the joint at the knee. Your quads, your IT band, your hamstrings, so much attaches to that. If one of those is getting a little bit tight and pulling the joint out of place, then actually you're going to potentially start to feel some issues. So by massaging, using the foam roll, breaking down those knots and adhesions in the muscle, it allows everything to move so much freer. Then, perfect world, you then work the muscles that are maybe a little bit weak, which are often, say, the glutes or the core. But actually, first step, let's relax the muscles around the joint to hopefully alleviate some of that pain. Makes sense? So a great place to start is your calves. Foam roll on the floor, 1 foot on. Start right down the bottom, your Achilles, other foot on top if you can. Now, perfect world, you're going to lift your body weight up, roll forwards a touch and twist left and right. And you stop if you find anything tender. Now the key is you should be able to roll this all the way up to the back of your knee and not really feel anything. If you're getting any real little spots of pain, then there's an issue there in the muscle fibers. So again, for me, just about there. So perfect world, if I can hold my body weight up, great. I want to hold it for about 60 seconds or so, and then I'll start to feel it ease off and relax. So if you can hold it for about 30 to 60 seconds, it's basically enough time to send a message to your brain and back again, telling those fibers to relax. Because often you feel the joint pain in your knee maybe, but you don't know there's any issues in your calf. But by actually applying the pressure, finding something that's tender and your body's going, hang on a minute, I don't like that. If you hold it there for long enough, your body will do something about it. So it will relax those fibers and ease off the pressure, and we're breaking down that knot. And then once you've done that and it starts to ease off, you roll down a little bit further, again, twisting left and right. Now, potentially for a lot of people, maybe you can't hold your body weight up. So as much pressure, downward pressure as you can. So even for me there, they can still feel it a little bit, that's great. Or if you're lucky enough to have a partner that maybe doesn't mind causing you a little bit of pain, they could always apply a little bit of pressure onto the top there just to kind of force the issue a little bit further. Okay, so calves are a great place to start, especially for women as well. If you've worn a lot of high heels, that can cause a lot of problems, again with knees and ankles, hips and back and so forth. Okay, the next favourite for me is your IT band. So imagine you got maybe your Adidas trackies on, that stripe that runs all the way down the side there. And certainly if you're a runner, this is the classic runner's knee, which is what you call IT band syndrome. So your IT band is getting tight. Again, attaches down here, attaches to the knee and affects the tracking. So rest your body on your forearm, pop the foam roll just below your hip bone. And again, you can roll forwards a little bit or back a little bit. And again, you're just trying to find those tender spots. Okay, so for me, just about there. Now, if it's a little bit painful, because this one, you've got your full body weight on, so you're definitely gonna feel this. If you need to put your other leg across, just to maybe take a little bit of the weight off, that's absolutely fine. Or within that, say 60 seconds, if you need to ease off a little bit and have a little breather and then maybe roll back onto it again for another 20 seconds. Again, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, this is definitely one that will normally get most people. And the same with your quads, dead easy. You can lie straight on your front, just below your hip bone. And again, you can twist onto the outside a little bit more, onto the inside. And again, from your quads, the next nice one, again, especially if you're getting knee pain, is your adductors. So that runs from kind of inside of your groin all the way down the inside towards your knee. Again, lift your body weight up, good posture, keeping your core tight. Again, roll up and just see if you can find any spots. So ultimately, like I said, you shouldn't really have any sore bits there. If everything was working fine and the muscles were working as well as they could possibly work. So if you find a sore bit, you just hold it on there. And as simple as, guys, if you're spending this little bit of time doing this during the week, it's amazing how quickly you'll find it progress, and actually you can go up a little bit further in your calf the next time, a little bit further. So you know, within a couple of weeks of doing this almost every day, you can make massive, massive progress. And hopefully instantly, I've had sessions where people have literally came into the gym struggling a bit to walk, and we've done a full hour on one of these, broken down all the knots and surrounding the joints, and almost skipped out because it's made such a release of pressure onto those joints. So for me, doing it in between your sessions, especially if you have got niggles, really, really good. But if your training is starting to step up, and especially if you are doing lots of legs, or maybe if you're playing any sport, any football, netball, anything, you definitely need one of these. So for me, if I play football, 10 minutes before I play, I'll get on one of these, make sure I loosen everything off, so if I know I'm going out there to play, my body's in the right position to do that. Like I said, the next step, if you want to speak to me or one of the other trainers, is to maybe do some activation work, to maybe then activate your glutes a little bit more, or get your core working a bit better. But you know what, just doing this can make a dramatic difference. So guys, again, I recommend everybody rush out and get one of these, have a play with it at home. Again, if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to message me through YouTube here. Pop on my Facebook page, go to Dream Body 4, that's number 4, Life 1, or my Instagram page, Paul_health_coach. And I'm always here to answer any questions, guys, so don't hesitate to message me. But have a fabulous day, have a good play on the roll, and just stay super fit and healthy. See you all soon.